Hello everyone. I'm going to explain the trade that I took in the morning session. Today I was extremely bullish. The reason for why I was bullish today. Um, Nice sweep. Monday, Tuesday there was a good sweep, so I expect this is my target. So went directly back to the 4 hours in today's session. This 4 hour fair value gap clearly hold the price and pushing higher. This 4 hour fair value gap, after taking all those liquidity, good displacement backside. So this fair value gap literally hold the price. This is the 4 hour fair value gap. So I expect higher prices until this point. But unfortunately, after this expansion, price failed to take this target, form relative equal highs. So this happened in the yesterday's session. I went to 1 hour. Okay. Okay. In 1 hour, I can clearly explain the price action. So this is not 1 hour, this is 4 hour. So you can see yesterday Monday low has been sweep. After the sweep in the inside the 4 hour fair value gap, there's a good displacement to the upside. This is a structure shift sweep structure shift. This is a market maker clear market maker model. Price fail to take this target. Instead, make a relative equal highs and come all the way back to this fair value gap inside this range. Just tap this low, comes again and approaches this breaker point. You can see one thing, there is no candle close below this breaker big. So you can see the where the price exactly closing, the closing of the price exactly right above this big, and created a good displacement with fair value gap. That fair value gap beautifully holding the price, pushing higher all the way up to this relative equalize. This is my TP1 and this is my TP2 of the day. This was the Sunday high, not Sunday high. Yep, Sunday evening price up, reach almost this point. So this is my target. So sweep, structure shift, fair value gap, tap, come and approach the breaker. This give reaction, which is displacement. This fair value gap continuously holding the price, pushing higher. Take this liquidity, take this liquidity, take this liquidity. Fine. So now I'm going to 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you can clearly see this fair value. This is a 1 hour fair value gap, and also this is a 15 minutes fair value gap. This fair value gap literally holding the price. Price come and tap. Price just tap, go higher, come and sweep this low, fail to go higher. This low sweep one more time, fail to go higher, sweep one more time, fail to go higher. This is the time price close above this range and comes below. Give a good reaction to the upside. Okay. In 15 minutes, you can clearly see inside the 1 hour fair value gap, this 15 minutes fair value gap beautifully holding the price. So if this fair value holding the price, which means the down is going to be higher, at least this point, then this equal high, then this equal TP1, TP2, TP3, right? These are the generated low resistance liquidity run. Why the relative equal highs are the target? Just because there are a lot of liquidity stop loss stops rest above these highs. That's why I target this high. I went to 5 minutes, so I can explain here bit clearly. So here there is also one 5 minutes fair value gap holding the price. Um, we can clearly see this stochastic shift is common approaches this fair value gap. It's continuously getting rejected at this area. Yes, exactly at this breaker point, getting rejected, and it tried to break this swing high, but failed break above this. But there is no displacement comes below. Once this internal has been swept, big displacement back up. This fair value get ran through to the upside. Structure shift with good displacement. Fair value gap, first fair value gap premium. Second discount area. Price comes command tab this fair value gap, go all the way up to this point. So after this big displacement, after this structure shift in 5 minutes, price start to go higher. Until then, price just chopping around from night 2 o'clock to morning 7:40. I did a lot of mistakes in the today's live session. If you want, you can go and check it out in my live video. I I took my first entry exactly at this point in 1 hour fair value gap flip, and I also add 3 entries inside this area. But I closed every entry due to the 15 minutes candle. You can clearly see this candle. As soon as I guess this is the candle, right? Yep. As soon as I saw this candle, this big giant uh, seller's candle, I don't like to be in the trade. I thought it might come and sweep this low and continue to go higher. So I closed my trade swiftly. But that was the very big mistake because in my first initial entry, I I I guess yeah, my first entry exactly at this point and my stop loss is right here. No, not here. Here. I kept my stop loss right here and I start taking my entries here. But due to some reasons, I closed my positions. So in 5 minutes, I can clearly see the price action. There is for all here. There is no displacement. There is no displacement through any swing highs until yeah, this is the price close above this high, but there is no displacement fair value of nothing. Here, once the internal getting swept, the big fair value gap getting flipped to the upside. Once it get flipped, I take my entries here. As soon as I get a big breakout structure, I execute further position at this point, at this breaker points, and keep every stop loss at this area. And keep my entire stop loss at this point. My initial stop loss was this point. My as soon as this structure shift, I kept my every stop loss at this level and put my entries and in these areas. Okay, in 1 minute you can clearly see something. So inside this firewall gap, I entered my first position right here. As soon as this sweep this low and this low also getting swept. As soon as this firewall gap getting flipped to the upside, I take my first position and I add my further position right here. As soon as I identified this big move to the downside, I closed my position swiftly due to fear of losing. But the price come and sweep this low, go sweep this low, give structure shift, give good structure shift, displays higher. This is the first time price displays through a swing high. Until then, there is no displacement through swing highs. After the inside this viral gap, structure shift goes above, come and tap this viral gap one more time and continue to go higher. That's it. This is the trade that I took in the morning session and I book. good profits in each and every platform. I almost took entries in four different platforms. And I have almost won 1.5 in every account. And I also passed one account, which is EI 10K. I just passed my first phase. And I did a lot of mistakes today, a lot of mistakes. Um, uh, Even though my stop loss was hasn't been hunt, I changed my stop. I manipulated doing my getting manipulated due to the internal price actions, due to these noises, and I closed my trade, breaking my trade due to no reason. A lot of things was not uh, did correct in the today's session. The first mistake is I confused myself in the internal price actions, so I closed my every positions due to fear of losing. Second, I'm uh, I'm not beautifully pyramiding the position like until these entries are really good. I like these entries, but I should put entry at this point exactly at this break. As soon as it get break, I should put entry here and put the stop loss at this low. But unfortunately, I ended up putting entries in this area and this areas. So my execution was really bad, and my trade management was really good. I closed my most of my positions at this point, and and I hold one position in every account until this high, and every high has been taken and placed this place through this level to almost give good profits. And this is not mine. I don't care about that. But yes, today is a great day, but I did a lot of mistakes. I have to rectify that in future trades. I got into a lot of emotions. I closed my trade due to the PNL, due to the fluc- pla- price fluctuations, due to the numbers. To be honest, so tomorrow itself, I have to focus more on my model. I have to take action purely because of my model. If my model told me to put it in break one, I can happily put it in break one. If my model told me to close the trade, I can happily close the trade. If my model told me to take partials, I could happily take partials. I so hereafter I gonna take each and every action according to my model. Whatever my model told me to do that, I happily gonna do that. So that's it. Peace.